guys' previous bands called?
Man. My first like legit band, I guess, was The Divide. And then I was in a band called Destoryer Of Light. I did a split with Misery that's fucking huge now. So that was probably the other bigger band. Before this band, that was the biggest thing I've ever done. So.
And how about you?
I was in a doom band called Scrotum Witch.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know, it was really heavy, like, stuff, you know, orange caps, you know.
Yeah.
Long, heavy riffs, man. That's what I'm all about.
And how'd you get the names for those bands and the first songs you did with them?
Just like getting high all the time.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't know about Cole.
I don't get high. I drink a lot of beer. I don't get high though. The first band, to tell you the truth, I don't even remember. I think we had a show, and we just had to come up with a name. Structural Lies was a band before I joined it, so I was always kind of like just the dude in the band. Like this is the first band where like I started.
And how'd you guys get the name for this band and the first song you did with this band?
There's a movie called, well, it's Lago, it's Spanish and like Italian.
It means lake in Espanol.
But
you know
it's,
you know Spanish?
A little.
Well, you're Mexican.
You're
Come
part
on, bro.
Mexican, right?
We're both Mexican here, but
yeah,
come on.
he's Mexican. Look at him.
Okay.
He's Mexican. So there's a Clint Eastwood movie called High Plains Drifter. So like the premise of the movie is like this gunfighter comes to town and like he rights all these wrongs. Anyways, to come to find out at the end of the movie, he was like the ghost of this murdered gunfighter the whole entire time. But like there's a part of the movie at the end, the town's called Lago, and he has the town people paint it red and rename it Hell. So I was always like, man, it's a great metal band name. So
Right.
And how about the first song you did with this band?
You know what it's called?
You got the EP, Brad. Brad, you got
Brad,
it.
you didn't even do your research.
The EP is the self-titled.
What is it, Mariana?
Marianas. Oh,
you got it, you got it.
He knows, he
Yeah,
knows.
come on.
Like Marianas, that's the very first song we wrote. And like it's based off of a book called Youth. Manny, do you even know this? You're in the fucking
No, I don't. I actually don't know this. I just know it's
Manny
called
doesn't even
Marianas.
know. It's based off of a book called Youth. It's a Joseph Conrad book, who he famously wrote Heart of Darkness.
I don't know how to read.
Heart of Darkness is the premise that, or is basically what the movie Apocalypse Now is based off of. But
The one with Joe Pesci, you ever seen that?
No. And who recorded both CDs?
Both of the shit that we both have out, Ryan Butler recorded it at Arcane Digital. He's over there.
He's right
Hey
over
Butler! I see you!
You don't want to be part of this.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking interview.
And how about the first CD you guys got and first live show you went to?
First album I ever bought of all
Yeah.
time? I don't even remember, man. Like when I was a kid, my mom was like super into Journey and Van Halen and shit. Like, dude, this before like CDs. I remember my biggest like thing I was into was like fucking Bon Jovi, New Jersey. That was 1988 when I was like 6. Yeah, 6. I had that on tape. And I remember, like, the first show I actually remember going to was, like, the fucking Beach Boys.
Bon Jovi, man, you gotta get in.
No, the Beach Boys at the State Fair when I was, like, 9 or 10. What about you, Danny? You had that Molly Crew.
Yeah, no, I was definitely into Limp Bizkit, you know, significant
Yeah.
other.
Oh, that sucks.
It's all about the nookie and, like, rearrange, you know, come on.
You were like 13 at the time.
No, it's good, though. It's all good, though. Like, that's what I'm into, and, like, the first concert I went to was probably, George Michael. I went there with my dad.
And how about first guitar you guys ever got, current guitar you have, first song you ever learned on guitar?
I had a Samick acoustic, but like my first electric was a PV Predator Axe or something. I probably learned like a fucking Nirvana song. Probably Come As You Are. That's the first song everybody learns, right?
I think so. I had a Epiphone Flying V Carina body. It was like had some gold hardware in there. It was pretty cool. And I think the first song that I ever learned was it was either a Deftones riff or one by Metallica.
And how about your guys' first live show, biggest live show, and smallest live show you ever played?
First one was Sound Control with Landmine Marathon.
Yes.
With
Kill the Client.
Kill the Client and Magnum Force, right?
Yeah, Magnum.
It was a decent show. Our smallest show we played at fucking Ubi's for nobody. Literally, like, nobody. Biggest show is probably we opened up for Death to All last December. There was, I don't know, 500 people there. It was in the big room at Club Red, and it was almost sold out. So.
And what songs would you want played at your guy's funeral, and how you feel about the music industry?
It's hard hitting, Manny.
At my funeral, I want Little Ghetto Boy by Dr. Dre. And
Damn.
I don't know, it hits me very hard. You should listen to it if you haven't heard it before.
It's off the Chronic.
Yeah, it is off the Chronic.
It's the most important album.
Yeah, it is the most. It really
years.
is. It's probably my favorite album.
Most important album. Honestly, this is no bullshit. Most important album last 25 years.
What did you say? What was the other
how do you feel about the music industry?
I don't know, bro. I just like shred guitar. Fuck bitches.
Do I get to answer this question? You know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, Brad. My funeral.
Yeah.
Play "Crack the Sky" from Brand New. If you know about that. It's a depressing song. Funerals aren't supposed to be happy. The music industry, there's a lot of good bands out there. There's a million good bands out there, but I mean, everything's so saturated, it's hard to find stuff. So ultimately, I mean, the only way you ever learn shit is still the old school way. You go to shows, right? Like Brad, how many shows you go to this week?
Well, yeah, I mean, I usually go more, but I mean, so far too.
So yeah, I went to none.
You go to more shows than I do for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Like props. Like going to so many
That's
shows.
a million shows.
And supporting the scene. No, like no joke, you know.
And then, what's the first song you guys ever listened to that made you want to be musicians?
Master of Puppets. That was my first song ever.
I was a big. You mean that maybe like basically want to play guitar?
Yeah.
Probably like Rancid, early Green Day, Rancid, Weezer. I was like early to mid '90s. I was big into like Let's Go from Rancid, Out Come the Wolves, Kerplunk and Dookie from Green Day, and then. But I mean, as far as metal, I was super into that early punk, and then like. I had a friend of mine whose brother was a metalhead. He was older. He would drive us around. Like I heard "For Whom the Bell Tolls" from Metallica, and then it was all over after that. I've wasted 20 of my years since.
How about favorite recording memory, favorite touring memory, and pranks that you play with bands you toured with?
We've only toured with one band. We toured with Sorrower. You know, we didn't play a fucking prank, but Tim. For years this is like 4 years ago, he's been blaming me. Like halfway through this fucking tour.
It was the greatest prank ever. I told him yeah, you can talk.
Alright, so Sorrower has the HM2 pedal sound, like that's their big thing. Well, I don't know, one night their guitarist was having like a head problem or what, but Manny just told him to plug direct into his head.
No HM2.
No pedal sound. So like we really didn't think anything of it, but like I guess by the end of the tour, like they realized that he completely changed their sound, which we didn't notice. And it was all, actually this fucking dick, Manny did it.
It was all in good fun.
It was all, Manny did it and I had no idea. And for 4 years, fucking Tim has been bitching about how I fucked their sound for like 5 shows or something. I didn't have anything to do with it, but I guess that's a prank. I didn't have anything to do with it, but you know, whatever.
And how about you guys' favorite recording memory?
Breed shreds, maybe.
And how about sketchiest venue you ever played and sketchiest moment in your life?
In my life?
Yeah, and sketchiest venue.
Sketchiest venue.
Hazmat was kind of sketchy.
Yeah, there was people smoking crack inside the building.
It was an open.
What?
It was no, there was literally people smoking
yeah,
crack.
there's people lighting bowls.
Oh, dude, there was this chick that looked like Sarah Connor that wanted to rape Manny. Like legit. Like, you know Sarah Connor from the Terminator, right?
Yeah.
The mom? Like, she literally looked like Sarah Connor. And she was like, it was odd, man. She was
getting nude upstairs.
She was showing the vibe, and like, it was scary. Like, it was weird. Like, I don't know if she was on something, but like, yeah, it was really rapey. I don't know. But I don't know, sketchiest moment of my life. Manny got jumped for his Motley Crue CDs once.
Yeah, I got jumped, man. It was bad. They took my CD player, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's bad, dude.
How about sacrifices you made for this band?
Well, it's a glorified hobby, so any money is a sacrifice. Vacation time away from home, away from the wife is a sacrifice. But mainly it's monetary. I mean, other than that, I have to drive to go to band practice a couple times a week. It's not that bad.
And do you guys have any unreleased songs?
Couple. But we are, we have one split for sure, and a potential split coming up with another band, but it's all talk. We aren't allowed to say yet.
How about music on your guys' iPod?
Damn, bro.
Man, you know an iPod?
I do know an iPod, but there's like way too much music on there. I listen to a lot of Seal. You like Seal?
Yeah, he's cool.
Like I listen to a lot of Seal.
Unless we get a little crazy.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Seal.
Big Kiss from the Rose on the grave. Dude, I got everything. I got Cannibal Corpse to Coldplay on my freaking iPhone.
That's just deceased too.
Yeah,
How
dude.
about favorite childhood memory?
You throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us, Brad.
I don't know, bro. I just did too many drugs. I can't remember my youth.
Childhood memory, when I used to go fishing with my dad, the Green River in Wyoming. That was always fun.
And who did your guys' artwork?
Which artwork? You got a lot of artwork.
For both
Oh, the first album was my brother. The EP, Mary Honest, is actually my brother. The second one was Brandon Shode, who's a local dude here.
Jesus Christ, how many more questions do you have?
And have you guys ever got,
You got a lot of
hurt from
questions,
playing your
huh?
instruments and other instruments you can play?
I took a stage dive once and fell flat on my fucking back in the day. I'm smarter than that now, though.
What was the question? I can play the glockenspiel. I don't know if that's relevant to the question, but
Yeah, because it said other instruments.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Other
you know, have
instruments?
you ever hurt yourself?
I played the
playing an instrument?
baritone growing up. You know?
the glockenspiel, man, you don't like hurt yourself when you're doing it.
Have you ever hurt yourself from your instrument though?
Your current
Yeah.
instrument?
One time, I hurt myself from my instrument.
How'd you do
How?
I don't know.
You're high?
How about most expensive piece of gear you guys got?
Probably our heads.
Yeah, dude. It's a lot of brains in there. Like
lot of
that's
brains,
this.
man.
You can't put a price.
Can't
on,
put a
like,
price
You
on
can't put a
this.
monetary value on your life, bro.
If you guys could change one thing about your life, what would it be?
That you would be in it more.
Yeah, that and a bigger penis.
And have you guys ever had any near-death experiences and scariest moment of life?
Near
so far?
death or near death?
Yeah, near-death. Scariest moment in life so far.
Oh man.
I did a tour in Iraq. That's about all I'll say about it. All that.
Tonight, God Hunter was really loud, and I'm nearly deaf. Deaf. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
Death?
No, deaf. Deaf with a F.
Dude, I'm like Oprah right now. Oprah gets interviewed, she records it.
How about personal health?
I lift a lot. I have a gym on my back porch. Ask Manny, he's seen that shit.
What's the question?
Your personal health?
What's my personal health?
Yeah.
Health.
Oh, health or hell? He
Hell.
said hell.
Personal
You didn't say
hell.
health.
Health? Oh, my personal hell?
Yeah.
Probably fucking having to listen to Five Finger Death Punch.
I don't know, dude. Like,
Or Volbeat.
I imagine it being something like Bill and Ted's, where like there's like doors of hell, man. We're just like going all of them. You know? The
Yeah.
Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way would you guys not want to die?
I don't want to drown. If anything.
I don't want to freeze to death. It's the most painful way to go.
How about favorite food place to eat when you're doing a live show?
That's a hard one.
I used to be into burritos until these motherfuckers fucked me. But hey, where do you like to eat, Brad?
Well, I mean, usually McDonald's, but I mean,
Oh, dude, you can't eat that shit. That's bad. You're gonna die like way too young. You eat McDonald's, man. How, dude, you're not even fat. You sure you eat McDonald's?
What do you
yeah,
get?
I did.
Like Manny's starting to get fat. A little
Well,
bit.
I mean, I've been eating McDonald's since like 8th grade. Well, actually, it was grade school all the way to 8th grade. Every
Hey,
day
you
for
gotta
lunch,
stop that,
breakfast,
dude.
and
Get,
dinner.
hey, get you some chicken rice and broccoli. Fucking like eat that shit 3-4 times a day and hit the weights and fucking run, dude. Stay away from McDonald's.
How about
Shit's
your
fucking
guys'
bad for you.
favorite live show and worst live show you ever played?
Like that we've ever played?
Yeah.
Fuck. Worst. I think when we played in Crenshaw, that one. Oh, you weren't in the band at the time.
No.
Yeah, we played a show in Crenshaw.
I was in rehab.
And it was terrible. Yeah, Manny had a stint in rehab.
Why are you laughing? That's my life,
dude. It was pretty bad, but good shows. We've had a lot of like just
Never mind.
really fun shows. That hazmat show was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. That show was fun. Our CD release show was super fun.
I always have fun. It's hard. It's a hard question to answer.
There's
honestly.
really, I think that most shows are fun. Like even tonight, there's not a lot of people, but it was a fun time.
How about worst weather condition you guys played in and rarest piece of memorabilia?
We've never played outside, so that's never come into play.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
Rarest
getting
piece of
tired,
memorabilia?
Brad. My arms are tired. and
Hold
I'm
it.
sweaty.
You're holding a 3-ounce camera.
I know. I'm getting really
Now we gotta
sweaty.
edit it. Look at you already fucked
You're
this up.
Sorry.
video. Go crouch and put it on your knee then. You know what I'm saying?
Set up a tripod.
The 3-ounce phone.
I'm hot.
All right, Brad. 5 more questions. And then
No, hey Brad, you ask whatever. We got it all recorded here too. We never played outside.
It's okay, Brad. I'm sorry.
Memorabilia,
You're
I
trying.
had a Morbid Angel drummer drumstick at one point. I gave it to Butler when I moved. So nothing, basically.
And do you guys have any accessories like a piece of necklace or jewelry you always wear?
I have a wristband I wear all the time. It's not on right now. It's in my guitar case, but that's it. Other than my wedding ring.
And you?
my wedding ring and my anal beads.
You fucking put them Benoit beads in, bro?
Always.
Nice.
And how about clothing bands you guys always wear?
I wear like band t-shirts and I bought these Kirkland plaid shorts from Costco. They're pretty sweet because I'm old. You ever shop at Costco, Brad?
Yeah.
They got
yeah.
mad food there, huh? You ever pick up chicks? Like if you go there a weekday about 3 p.m. man,
Yeah.
fucking the A squad's there, like all the moms. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And how about the first vinyl you guys got and first cassette tape?
Vanilla Ice, bro. Vanilla Ice,
On
Ice,
vinyl?
Ice, baby. No,
You
on
got that on
tape.
vinyl?
On white tape.
I got New Jersey on tape
How-
from Bon Jovi.
for
Vinyl,
vinyl?
I think vinyl. Honestly, I didn't get into vinyl until recently. I'm still not really into it, but I mean, I think it's probably a Kiss album or something.
How about worst fear and tour rituals you usually do?
Worst fear is everybody dying on tour on some kind of ritual or something, you know? Come on.
I'm afraid of the dark. True story, actually. Tour rituals, I don't have any. I drink a lot of energy drinks and drive to the next town. I'm not a superstitious guy.
And are you guys collectors of anything?
Not really.
Man, I used to collect shreds.
I have a dog. Do you like dogs?
Yeah, they're cool.
Okay.
I got like 8.
I like kitty cats.
I don't collect dogs though per se, but I have a dog.
I have a comic book collection. I've been lazy the last couple months. Other than that, nothing. I collect children now.
You owe us like $50 for this interview. You know that, right?
And if you guys could wear from any band, like merch from any band, but you can only ever wear it for the rest of your life, what band would it be?
Ooh,
One shirt, rest of your life.
that's not easy. I'd probably wear a Metallica shirt. Something like an old Metallica shirt.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a Metallica shirt. If it's a band shirt, yeah.
And how about guilty pleasures?
You gonna fucking put us on the spot with some guilty pleasures? Like, I don't have a lot of shame anyways, but
Like gelato.
you talking music guilty pleasures or
Just, I guess in general, yes.
fucking Manny likes fucking the little finger play in his butthole.
Yeah, sometimes.
What about you, Brad? You take the finger to the butthole ever? That's
No,
not your
man.
gig. You wanna go that route?
No, man.
I gave it to a girl.
I'm kind of into I like Jimmy Eat World a lot.
Another good band.
Well, it's not even a guilty pleasure. I love it.
How about your bucket list musicians to meet and dream tour?
James Hetfield.
Eminem.
Dream tour.
Yeah.
Shaggy Tudo.
You want to go out fucking with ICP, huh?
I would like to go out with ICP with Violent J and Shaggy Tudo and they could sing about bugs on their nuts. And like, you know, have you ever heard that song?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you really?
Are you, Brad? Are
think
you
you're lying to me.
Juggalo?
I've been a few shows.
Oh, dude, you're Juggalo, dude. You fucking woo woo. You fucking down with the clown till you're 6 feet underground.
Do you like Fago?
Yeah,
And
that's good.
how many
What's your
Fagos
favorite
have you
flavor?
had?
The
Root
cream?
beer's good.
The root beer Fagos?
Yeah.
I think I'd want to go out with like, I don't know, suffocation.
I want to go, I don't know, suffocation.
How about what was your guys' coolest shoe or hoodie you ever had?
What, bro?
Dude, I had some Jordans back in the day, man. Like I had the original Jordans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think my favorite pair of shoes was the CM902s. They're circa skate shoes, Chad Muska's. and it had a little stash pocket.
Muska.
Yeah,
He's
it-
from here and he won't admit it.
Yeah, and they
Fuck
had little
you,
stash
Chad
pockets
Muska.
on it, and then you could put your drugs in there when you went to school, and like your teachers wouldn't look there. It was real cool.
And,
I never rocked hoodies.
Did you guys? So none of you didn't have a.
Oh, I love hoodies, man. I love but they're usually just green.
Or blank.
How about the coolest thing you bought as a preteen?